Hello everyone. As I become more and more of a left libertarian, I have to do the inevitable. I have to make my criticism of Stefbot video. Don't get me wrong, I like most of what Stefbot says. Like I agree with him a lot when it comes to the whole child rearing stuff. But I think I found an inconsistency or a problem. See, Molyneux always talks about why you should always drop out of government as much as you can, to the point where you shouldn't attend public university because public universities are funded by the government. But the inconsistency comes in this, in my opinion. He talks about how, when it comes to the capitalists, and how in a truly free society, businesses would have to play tennis fairly. You know, there'd be like a net, as they have to actually deal with pure competition from everyone, including the working class. But under state capitalism, in the analogy, the tennis players have to act as the tennis players don't have to deal with the net because there's no net there, because state capitalism is sort of geared towards the 1%. So basically, running your business morally would be to act as if the net is there, or to not hit at the net. But because you're a rich corporation, you can hit through the net because there's no net there for you. And he said that we shouldn't blame capitalists or the rich for hitting through the net, because if they didn't, then they'd go out of business. Well, yeah, but they're still doing messed up stuff by metaphorically hitting as if there's no net there, because for them there's no net. I don't see why it isn't. It's a moral imperative for Molyneux to drop out of government as much as you can, because it's immoral to the point where you have to drop out of. You should not go into public universities because they're funded by the government. But capitalists are fine because, I don't know. See, to me, if he was really consistent with the whole, if the system is bad, don't try not to have anything to do with it as much as you can. And then he sort of just gives these rich guys a pass. I think if he was really consistent, he would take more of a left libertarian view, which is that yes, you should try to stay out of the government as much as possible, or not cooperate with the government as much as possible, but also, when it comes to capitalism, basically, especially state capitalism, you should try not to be involved with it as much as possible, because it's a immoral, bad system. So, just as if you're really an anarchist, you really shouldn't try to be president. If you're really an anarchist, you also shouldn't try to be the CEO of some rich corporation that's doing nasty things and is set up on a very hierarchical structure. So that's sort of my problem with this tennis analogy. You really should be for opting out of both these state capitalist system of screwing people over and the government system. I don't know. I think Stefbot has a bit of a conservative edge still, and I gotta get that call. So that's the end of this video.